This is called Make It TV. Shatta Wale addressed the music industry today. And I want us to cognitively analyze his speech. I'm telling you something, Shatta is a whole package for the music industry. If you are to put your biases aside and put on a cognitive lens, you understand why I hold the position. If not for anything, today's video should convince you. Take a look at his outfit and the setting telling you that the man means business. You can see the Ghanaian flag and the SM flag there. I'm going to give you a whole analysis of his speech. It was 10 minutes long, but very detailed speech. If we are to take it serious, it will bring a lot of impact, positive impact into our Ghanaian music industry. Let's get into it. He is the one done. So this is the SM symbol. He doesn't joke with a symbol. This represents his movement. Hey. Take a look at a chair. The setting. Usually it is political figures who addresses people with this kind of setting. So why a musician? Shatta is telling you that he is a leader. He leads a movement and he wants to use that opportunity to make an impact. So he's trying to rewrite a story here. A musician is not always supposed to come with the hair anyhow, and the musician is also part of the country. And if you have a vision, just like the politicians are doing it, you can toe that line. Bobby Wine is doing it in Uganda. And Shatta posing or bringing out this side of him should tell you that even if he has a political ambition to become the leader of the country, it is achievable. Because the speech, as I'm going to do an analysis to you, was perfect. His delivery tell you that he's a man of what? Of different faces. He's able to read the situation and meet it squarely. This, he means business. Hey, brother. The suit. One man, one stand, one done. It's about business. You see, he will always set the pace, then the other musicians will follow. Music is not just about going to the studio to record. You need to be creative. You need to create a brand for yourself. Because no investor will invest in you if he will not make anything. It's not just about music. There are a lot of musicians out there, but what identifies you as this person? So he's opening a new phase of the Shatta movement. That look, in the corporate world, if you need me there, I can appear that way.
Good evening, Ghana. And I'm tempted to say a special good evening to every SM fan across the world and to all of you watching me tonight.
Paying respect to the SM movement. It is his life. It is the SM that has pushed this man to where he is now. So he doesn't joke with the movement. The root is very important. I've been telling you that real recognizes real. And this man, he doesn't forget where he started from. So any platform, he will always want to use the opportunity to acknowledge the base. So good evening, the SM movement. Good evening, Ghana.
We are grateful to the Most High for life and for good health. Let me start with a little story.
Here, no pigeon. Hey, Charlie, I can't give speech, then no pigeon. So any formal being sitting somewhere, we can make use of this guy. That'll be what the person will be thinking about. This guy is an asset for the Ghanaian music industry. You need to be smart. He sets the pace for the industry. You know, we can't have it 100%. We can't have it 100%. So in as much as some people are able to pick the bad side of him, if there's a positive news, why won't we channel the energy there and push it? Because if positivity begins to sell in our country, the musicians, consciously or unconsciously, will begin to acknowledge that no, it seems that people, they are more interested in positive news than negative news. They will toe that line. It's cognitive speech. If you are interested in negative news, and that is what sells in the country, you are telling the person that always come with negativity. This is positive. If we claim that we are fed up with the negative news and we want positive news, then this is the time that we are supposed to push the positive aspect, so that consciously or unconsciously the person will feel that this is the time I need to do what the people want for them. So it will all now be positive, positive, positive. This is a new line. We've not seen it in our music industry, where a musician is mounting a platform and the dressing appearing very formal and throwing a challenge to our political figures that I'm up for the game. He is the only hope in the future.
I don't know if it's right to call it a story.
Fine, so here he is giving a story, but let me move forward. Then we take this side.
There won't be an instrumental. I'm here to talk about three things.
Important.
Mainly, one, officially announce my return to social media. Two, update on my American trip and lessons learned. Three, industry matters.
Industry matters. His trip to the US and his return to social media. Now listen, you know, before this, most of us were expecting, Shatta to come and address what transpired yesterday. That is himself and the contractor. You understand? And the negative news that were trending when he was not in Ghana about him. He's sick, he's that. So that is what the intention, that is what all the bloggers, let me put that way, out there were expecting Shatta to come and address. So they can pick that negative news and sell it out there. But this man is telling you that you can't predict me. I set the pace. This is something formal. It is not just Ghanaians that are going to watch. So I'm making the language English. I'm presenting myself, the other side of me. That is not just about music. When it comes to formality, I'm also there. I'm selling Ghana globally. So let's ignore the negative news. For once, support me and let's push this cause.
First of all, I wish to thank the media, both traditional and new media, for the love and support for the Shatta Wale brand and for the Ghana music industry.
Now, this man has his reservations when it comes to the traditional media. But you know, in a formal setting like this, you see, even though you have your reservations, you need to still acknowledge them. Because even if not for the past, going forward, he needs them. That is how smart men think. He's acknowledging them, though he has reservations. So let's mend our differences. Yesterday, he came out to apologize and people wanted to make a case out of it. He said the apology, it is about Ghana. Let's look forward. Let bygones be bygones. So this is not a time for him to come and explain that I'm right, that person is wrong. Not. You understand? So he's acknowledging the traditional media here as well. Now let's team up. Let's forget about the past. The future is more important.
There can be no progressive industry without the media. We thank you, and a big thank you to corporate Ghana as well for believing in the industry and its talents. We are hopeful that in the midst of the ongoing COVID pandemic, we shall be able to further advance our dealings to all.
Hey, let Let me forward it a bit.
And so the break was purely on professional grounds as decided by management team.
So here he's talking about a break. It's very important. Let me take it back a bit.
About a month ago, I did take a break off the digital space as part of management's decision to enable me focus on some work related to my next album, the GOG.
So the break, this is from the horse's own mouth. He decided to take the break because of the Gift of God album. Shatta is sick. He has a kidney problem. He has this. He has that. Why? Ghana. You see, it's as if the mind is tuned to negativity. Anytime we feel that the person is taking a decision contrary to what we expect, then it should be negative. So hardly will you see Shatta traveling. So if for once he's traveling out of Ghana and it's not a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, then there's something wrong. Let's allow the mind to reason in a positive direction. So he traveled, took the break because of the Gift of God album. He's going to explain.
And so the break was purely on professional grounds as decided by management team. But today, I am happy to announce that Shatta Wale is back online. You can catch me and stay updated on all my social media platforms. Let me also be quick to add that
This part is very, very important. Ghana, listen.
I am ready and available for business to corporate Ghana, event organizers, music portals, artist managers, the media, entertainment, stakeholders.
So he's telling you that he's fit, he's back. And if you want to do business, come. It's not just about the music. Let's forward it a bit.
Now let me touch on my recent trip to the United States of America. On the 20th of March, 2021, I left Ghana to Miami. The purpose of my trip was vacation.
He's speaking like our leaders. He's speaking like our leaders, telling you that at the right time, if you want to surrender the country to him, he can fix it.
But that had to change on arrival as work was calling so hard. While in America, I was able to shoot 3 music videos for my GOG album. Aside the music videos, I recorded about 5 songs, all for the GOG album, featuring Naira Marley from Nigeria, Popcaan from Jamaica.
So the Gift of God album is going to be fireworks. Naira Marley, a pillar in Nigerian music. Popcaan in the dancehall world. Hey, the Mansa Musa is also blocked somewhere with the Vibes Cartel. Ghana, are we ready? Listen to this part.
And other artists of global repute. I was able to do a song with the world's biggest multiple Grammy award-winning artist, whose name I will leave as a surprise until the release of the book.
World biggest multiple Grammy award-winning artist. That name, he's reserving it for now, but he's giving you a clue. Who is Shatta talking about? Write it and let me know. Who is Shatta referring to? Multiple award winner, the Grammys. Let's take that back.
From Jamaica and other artists of global repute. I was able to do a song with the world's biggest multiple Grammy award-winning artist, whose name I will leave as a surprise until the release of the banger.
Hey, until the release of the banger. Brother, you don't have any option. If I were you, it's still not late. Join it now. Join the movement now. Before the time. Join it now, Ghana. It's open to you. Join it now. It's just free. How will you join it? It's the heart. It's a matter of heart and a matter of what? a matter of purifying the wickedness in your mind. That is what you need to join the SM movement.
But feel free to make your guesses. You might just be right.
So guess,
Also, while
guess,
away,
guess.
I had the opportunity to be in several meetings related to the music business.
So here, Shatta is spotting a loophole in our music industry. That when he went out there, when he traveled out there, they kept asking the same question. Now, what is happening in your music industry, Shatta?
There were some eye-opening conferences and meetings, details of a few I will share in the course of this address. I arrived back in Accra on Sunday, May 24th. Now onto some industry matters. Firstly, one of the things I find to be a major setback in the Ghana music industry is a unique genre that can be solely attributed to us as a people.
A unique genre. We have dancehall, we have reggae, we have high life, we have hip hop. What music do you do in your country? What is the original music of your country? That is the question.
While I was in the States, I was in business meetings with different foreign stakeholders and investors. And one question they all seemed to ask was, what kind of music do Ghanaians do?
It's very simple but detailed question. Think about it. What is our music?
And the question was one that kept me thinking. Indeed, I was speaking with them as a dancehall artist, but they still needed to know the kind of music we do here in Ghana. Basically, they wanted to know what genre we are known for as a nation, and that I found interesting.
The clarity in expression. No pigeon. No pigeon, Ghana. What do we need again? A very intelligent musician. So what is your problem? He's not a Nigerian, he's not from Ivory Coast, he's a Ghanaian. Aze wofia woye. Aze wofia woye.
Interesting. I want to propose that we as music makers and stakeholders come together to identify one genre that can be attributed to all music works coming from our parts of the world. Let's do this for our industry to give it the global attention we have long desired. Secondly,
he went to the US and he was thinking about Ghana. Whilst we were home punishing his image. He is sick, he is that. Dang, what is our problem, Ghana?
I want to plead with musicians in Ghana to pay some more attention to the business side of the craft. One thing that I have long campaigned for is for the artists to take and see their talent as a career and as a business entity.
Good. Good. So, you see, a very intelligent musician. It's not just about the music. Fine, you can do the music. But then what are you getting out of it? It's a career as well.
Let's learn to make money with our talents. Let's invest in educating ourselves about how we can add value to ourselves and our crafts and make a living out of it. We should be able to still make money from music even when we are no more in the studio. This, I believe, is a sure way to keep the industry alive and allowed.
Perfect. Perfect, Ghana. He has touched on all the vital points. I'm always on the highway. You can watch the full video on YouTube. This is what I wanted to share with you. It's Shatta Wale, the one man, one stand, one done. Respectfully, I want to rest it here. I'm like a sniper. I present it the way I encountered it. This is the state of our industry. I'm also called Mickey. You can find me on YouTube. I rest the case here. Thank you.